Hey everybody, welcome back to RC Microverse. Today, I'm going to shoot this a little bit different. We are at one of the oldest indoor tracks in Gaithersburg, Virginia. We are at the track, or sometimes known as Mimi's. What's really cool about this place is she's been in business since '84, and she's actually been in this building since '91. They have indoor off-road dirt track, kind of a clay, it looks like a hard pack surface, and then also a mini Z. Let me take you inside and show you around. So here we are at the track. I'm gonna walk up these stairs and just walk inside. I want to start taking a look. So this is an old store, so they have so much stuff in here. So as soon as you walk in, we have the hobby shop to our right, we have Mini Z to our left, and then we have there in the background, we have the dirt track. So let's take a look around this hobby shop first. And as you can see, we got the Wild Willie 2 on the shelf, we got the Hornikins, we got the Rift. I mean, probably just about everything you can think of. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of hidden treasures in here that I'm missing. But I will show you everything that I can see, and maybe you can pick those out and tell me in the comments. Like I said, they've been in this building since '91, and check that out. I just saw a video about this 6-wheeled F1 car and why they did what they did. I thought that was a really cool video. So they made the tires smaller and tucked them in behind the front wing so they could get better airflow. But the problem they had was that the tires had to spin so fast that it started to lift off the hubs and lose air and go flat. Additionally, the brakes were smaller, so they couldn't get enough airflow to actually cool those because it was tucked behind the front wing. But it actually, I guess apparently it worked to make the car faster, for at least for a while. So that's really cool. Let's see what else we got around here. Chargers, we got all kinds of Mini Z batteries. I mean, behind the scenes here, there's just so much stuff. There's not even enough room, shelf space, room for everything. Boards and boards and boards of parts. We got some, dusty Traxxas cars up on their Volcano. What is it, Traxxas? I can't even, Volcano? Is that a Traxxas? Looks like a Traxxas, looks like a Traxxas colorway. Stenton, Superpower. Down here in the case, we got some more Mini Z parts, chargers, all kinds of stuff. Oh, let's see. So much. Let's see. Then, of course, we've got the usual fare: Sledge, TRX4 Sports, T-Max, Slash, Traxxas, Stampedes, all kinds of good stuff here. Got the mini fridge, there we go. And then we've got the stash of Mini Zs up here. All the regular ones that have been out recently. Oh, that's cool. I like that. There might be a deal coming for that. That's pretty neat. I don't know if that's Mini Z. What is that? That's GL Racing. Okay, that's cool. What's hidden behind here? What do we got? Oh, yes, I am. Oh, check that out. Woo-wee. Oh, it's an all-wheel drive, wide. Ooh, man. That's cool. That might have to go home with me, even just as an auto scale. So here's the case we got down here. We got all of the usual motor analyzers and so they have 10 scale indoor off-road dirt track. So here's all the parts and stuff for that. And of course we got the parts shelf here. Look at all the stuff up here on this top shelves. We got the NASCARs. We got a bunch of associated buggies, Scorpions. Got the radios. We got some crawlers. We got all kinds of good stuff going on here. I mean, how could you not want to just come here and like practically live on the track? There's so much stuff. bag carrying cases, tires. I didn't even show you this middle part over here. We've got all of the 10 scale tires and options. We've got some more stuff up here. We got Arma. We got Traxxas, RS200s. What is that? That's a 18 scale Capra. Yeah, 18 scale Capra. And of course we got the SCX30s and the SCX24s. Gotta have those. I'm not as much into the NASCAR stuff, but I'm sure some of these are things you guys are probably looking for. What is this? This is brushless. Oh, Charisma. Okay, Charisma. And what is this? Another Charisma. I've not driven any of the Charisma models. And more tires and parts. And let's see. Oh, here's a couple more Mini Zs. So we got. Is that we got the RC28s. We got the Micro Bs. There's an old JRX2. I'm sure somebody would love to have that in their collection. Looks like it's brand new in box still. I wonder if that's one of the re-releases. That box is a little clean. We got another one in the back here. Yeah, we got another one in the back here too. So, Forerunner, Zombies, so much stuff. Let's take a look at the dirt track. I'll just give you a view from the sidelines. I don't want to really go on the track, but we'll take a look at that. So here we go. So this is the indoor track. Look at the blue groove. I don't know if what they've treated.
149.3.
But this guy is smoking pretty good around there. There we go.
$17.6.
Very cool. Let's continue our walk around here. And of course over here we've got all of the pit tables. People with their stuff getting ready for the race day. And then this is the backside of the Mini Z track. So drivers are over on the other side there, but check a look at that. It looks like they have it set up that they can change the configuration pretty easily. So they have it set up almost in an oval right now, but with the infield is kind of open, so you can kind of pick a line and try a few different things, which is pretty cool. Let's walk up to the track and take a look, or the driver's stand, and see what's going on up there. This is actually a pretty cool track. Wish I had room in my bags to head pack to 10th scale.
17 bucks.
So, here we go. These guys are pretty good. Looks like they don't change the dirt too much. They like to move the ramps around a bit more. But you know what I miss? I miss the old loamy dirt 90s off-road 10th scale stuff. That was when people were driving and traction had to be managed, and this kind of track just gives you traction. But take a look at that. I like the colorway on this blue car, blue fade. That's pretty neat. Is that a four-wheel, maybe a four-wheel? Yeah, that's a four-wheel. Let me get my stuff out and get my pit together, and we'll get some Mini Z footage as well. Show you what we got going on the other track over there. All right, breaking out my stuff, get my little pit table set up. Brought the micro crawler just in case, but it doesn't look like they have any crawler stuff here, so that's probably just gonna sit in the bag.
17.7.
I need to find a good small travel case for my race radio. Just been using this bubble wrap, but I don't think that's gonna really do much for protecting it, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Here's the good stuff. And today, I actually am repping the MSM today. So I put a bunch of MSM decals on my Mini Z. I think the colors just went well together. So there's that one. Here's my Toyota GT1. Got a little MSM there on the back side. Those can stay there. Toolkit,
18 watts.
battery popper,
18 watts.
just the basics. Just the basics for travel racing. No parts, no extras. I just assume that I will support the shop if I need to get anything. Drop some batteries in here. Look it out. Well, no racing today, but what turned out to be what I wanted to be a racing day turned out to be a pretty good practice day since I had the whole track to myself all day long. Packing up, getting out of here. Another day of racing in a new spot tomorrow. Have a good night. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.